I think the pantry is probably the best place I've ever volunteered, and I just love it. The clients are wonderful people. We learn so much from them, and they're very responsive in saying thank you to us. We really receive more from them than we give to them. So I'm very happy that I have that opportunity to do it. I actually like going to the door and opening the door, and I have the numbers, and saying good morning to everybody when I pass them the number. And I know a little bit about some of them, so I can say something to them, I hope your cold is better, or if women are wearing something pretty, I'll say, that's the most beautiful color, and I can say something that I hope is welcoming, and I really enjoy that. I like opening that door and seeing all those faces, and they usually say, good morning, Sarah. I say, good morning. We get the whole thing started. I like just interacting with the people. That's really what I like. I think building community, and I've talked about that with the other volunteers too, because I don't know if they feel the same way. We really haven't had the time to just sit down and say, why do you do this? We just all do it because we like doing it. But to me, to just stand in a line and say, here's your canned peas, here are your cans, without understanding why you're doing it or drawing forth a response from the client, is kind of an empty thing. Some of the clients we know aren't well, and some of the clients we know have 6 husbands or 6 wives, and there are probably 6 or 7 of them whom we know are that way, and so we usually, we do inquire how they're doing. But I had no idea this young woman's husband was so ill, and she just hit a low moment. We all can do that, and she just started to cry, and when someone is standing in front of you and they're looking suddenly very vulnerable, I think there's just a human reflex to say, let me give you a Kleenex, let me hold you for a minute, and it certainly was for me. And I'm sure that any of the other volunteers would have been the same, because she was standing right next to me. It's not as if she was somewhere far away. But she was okay. She recovered. She had her cry, and she's, then she marched forward. That's the thing about these clients. They know they have to march forward, and they do. I'm Sara. I have volunteered at the Grace Church Food Pantry for 5 years. I work with a wonderful group of people, some of whom have been there 10 years, 15 years, 18 years. We are a very happy group of volunteers, and I love being with them.